Good morning to you. Now, me doing all this Thai food, something dawned on me. I've not done a Thai breakfast. Now, the Thai breakfast, over there they don't have such and such as breakfast. You go in mid-morning and there's noodles and this, that, the other. So breakfast isn't like we have it, bacon and eggs and cereal. Definitely not cereal, we wouldn't know what it was. But I'm trying to do something what you're going to relate to breakfast. And this is like an hangover cure for me. The Thais call it Larp. Now Larp doesn't sound too clever, does it? But it's a minced pork dish and they serve it with rice and egg. Now, when you go minced pork, rice and egg, that doesn't sound like a really breakfast dish. Well, what do you think bacon and egg is, and sausages and pork? Pork, see? Same animal. So here we go. Anyway, I don't eat breakfast as other people do. I have this kind of thing, you know. I'll have chicken for breakfast, you know, and yogurt and berries in the afternoon, but my diet's my diet. My diet is all about staying away from cancer. Anyway, this is a really good little dish. You can have it lunch, dinner, tea, but you know, I like this for breakfast because I like savoury breakfast. Anyway, I'm waffling on and I shouldn't. Let's get to it. Ingredients: bit of coconut oil. You've got pork mince. Now, I use a 20% fat because animal fat, love animal fat. Garlic, ginger, spring onion tops. That's it. One other ingredient is this Thai soy sauce again. I get it from Jack's place, but if not, you just use a light soy sauce. Don't go the full heavy soy sauce, go a light soy sauce. And that's it. Nice and simple. Egg, and rice, which is in the microwave. Leftover rice from yesterday, doesn't matter. You know what I mean? So here we go. So in the pan straight away. Oh, in the pan straight. Let's get on the pan, shall we? Let's stop messing about. So about a teaspoon of coconut oil. Teaspoon of coconut oil, first and foremost. Get rid of that. I've got to go in my drawer again because I forgot the equipment again. Right, this drawer is just growing and growing and growing. So how I can find stuff in that drawer, I do not know. There's all kinds in there, and I said lids, everything. Anyway, first and foremost, I want to cook the meat now. So straight away, get that in, just break it up in the pan. And the reason why I want to cook that now is because I don't want to lose the flavours of the garlic and the ginger and all that lot. I don't want to lose them flavours. And what I mean by that is I like them to be prominent, and sometimes when you cook them for quite a long time you lose them. And plus this pork is going to give off quite a bit of water first, because it's a minced pork and it will give off water. So I want to take the water out before putting the other ingredients in. Again, forgot stuff. It's one of them days, trust me, one of them days. Whereas I'm like, yeah, making them ready. I'm not, never am. But hey, it is what it is, isn't it? So, pork's frying off nice. Now, a lot of people go, I did a dish which is quite like this, but it's more like what I call a really good evening dish with the pork belly. But if you can't be bothered roasting the pork belly for 3.5 hours, this is a good dish to do. Do you know what I mean? Which is just minced pork. It's cheap. You can buy it. This will probably serve 2 people happily. 2 people happily. Yeah, well, I'm going in the drawer again. See what I mean? My head is everywhere. I shouldn't be filming today. In fact, I shouldn't even be in public today. Never mind filming. My head's everywhere. It's just one of them days. But we all have them. We all have them. So I'm just getting the pan ready with the coconut oil for the egg. See, now the pork's starting to take a little bit, starting to give off the water. So let's help this along. So let's go back to larp. There's loads of different ways of cooking larp. So ground rice they put in it, and this flavour and that flavour and this flavour. I like to keep it simple, because there's no point in showing you an original way where half the ingredients you can't get hold of unless you've got a Thai shop nearby. So if you keep it simple, as in the stuff that you can buy from the supermarket, then you've got a damn good alternative to the traditional ones that you see with the street food vendors. As you're cooking the pork, break it up. And by the way, again, I go 20% fat because I think animal fats is good. You can go lean if you're still paranoid about fat and all the rest of it. You can still do all that if you want. But I like to go 20% fat because fat, it's not just flavour. Animal fat's good for you. So all of this hype about, you can't have this, you can't have that, bullshit. Swear to God, bullshit. Animal fat, very, very good for you. We was built on animal fats. Anyway, garlic in, because now I can hear it starting to sizzle again. And what I mean by starting to sizzle again, it's like the water's coming out of it and it's starting to fry again. Give that a good spin. Keep breaking it up because I want it to be a minced dish, not clogged up. And by the way, if you're hungover, it's a great hangover cure. And the reason why I know that is because every time I've ate it in Thailand I've been hungover because I'm on holiday, what can I tell you? Chilli in. Now the one thing that I don't put in this is salt. And the reason why I don't put salt in it is because this Thai soy sauce here is quite salty. You put fish sauce in it and things like that, but I'm just happy with the ingredients that's in front of us here, and it really is a lovely dish. So anyway, while this is on the go, let's start looking at the egg. Now, I serve this in a bowl. Excuse me. I serve it in a bowl. For the simple reason, I'd like to eat in front of the telly like that with a spoon and break the egg into the rest. Sometimes I'd rather have 3 eggs than just this, but I'm showing you with rice to make it how they eat it over there. Now, the chili's just got right up my nose. Oh my God, the chili's just grabbed me by the windpipe. That was ace, I love it. I can't tell you how much I love chili. I can't tell you how much I love chili. And this chili's quite a strong one. It's quite a strong on this because I want the punch. And again, over in Thailand you get the little bird's eye chilies and they put that in, and let me tell you, they can be a tonic. Right, so we have got egg. I like to put it in a little mould to keep it neat. So, but that's because I'm doing it for you lot. Usually just chuck them in the pan and there we go. I'm just being in front of the telly, watching a Peaky Blinders or something like that. Now it's starting to take now. It's starting to caramelise nicely, which is where I want to be. But do not put this soy sauce in yet. It's got to caramelise first. It's Thai soy sauce, should we say. It's like a coating. Right, microwave rice. Now, this ain't Uncle Ben's or anything like that, so don't do the microwave rice. But it's just a normal, average, everyday rice. Basmati is good because it's low in carb. Push it in the mould, press it down. Right, let's get rid of that. Can you hear the difference? I can. Now it's sizzling. It's gone from, because it had water in it. Now it's starting to pop. Do you hear that popping? Hear it? That's because now it's starting to fry properly. So the water's gone out of it. The water's gone out of it where before it was going, now it's popping. And that's exactly what I want. That's exactly what I want. See, now you're frying it. And that will caramelise it, it will give it flavour. That's why I put the chilli and the garlic in just before, because now that flavour is going to go right through it. Trust me, these little tips, these little, little chefy tips. I mean, saying that though, A lot of chefs is whack, 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 whack. Do you know what I mean? And I'm not saying you're bad chefs. I'm not saying that. It's just different chefs have different ways of doing it, just like anything. But I just like to do it this way because I like to feel. I like to taste the garlic. I like to taste the chili. I don't want it. Do you understand what I mean? I like to build the flavours in it. Anyway, here's me waffling again. So we got to this part. It's popping. Spring onion tops in. Give it a good stir over. This is starting to take beautifully now. This is starting to take beautifully. Starting to caramelise up, which is where I want to be. Which is where I want to be. This is one of these comforting dishes for me. So this is why I keep saying about eating in front of the telly, you know, because it is one of them comforting dishes that I cannot get enough of. I absolutely love Larp. I don't think I've ever been to Thailand yet without eating it. I eat this maybe every third day or something like that. And I always go to the same little place for it. And I've been going to Thailand many years, and the place is still there, and there's still a queue, and it's the same old little woman serving it. And to me, it's as comforting as it gets. It really is as comforting as it gets. Now this is looking delish, so here we go now, this Thai soy sauce. Again, if you can't get hold of this, then get a light soy sauce, and maybe a little dash of fish sauce, because this has got like the soy sauce, but it tastes like there's a little bit of fish sauce in it. So here it goes. I'd say about 2 tablespoons. Now again, I want this to reduce. This is the reason why you've not seen me put any salt in, because when this reduces, it will give it a salty edge. So you've got to be careful. You know, when you put salt in it. I mean, I love salt, but I mean, if you put salt in, it'll go too salty, so you've got to be careful. Now, what I want to do is that sauce I've put in, I want it to reduce and stick to the pork. This egg's looking quite cool, so let me just run a knife around the mould. This is supposed to be a non-stick mould. There's nothing non-stick about that. At the start of this video, do you remember I said I'm having one of them days? Yeah. Let's get rid of that. So the egg, again, frying up. Always do use coconut over Thai food. Always. It's not just authentic. It gives it a real good flavour and is a lot better for you. So here we go. We're at serving point, like that. So, bang your egg on top of the rice. And by the way, the bit of coconut oil, pour that on as well, because that will go through the rice. Your larp. Yeah, look at it, see how it's starting to caramelise now? See? The smells. I always go on about the smells, I know I do, you know, but it really is delicious. The smells are like so inviting, you know, unbelievable. So, pile of larp around the edge, and then lift off your little mould, and there we go. There we go. Simple as that. Larp with egg and nice rice. Now that is, God, trust me, it's one of the most savoury dishes you'll ever have. Very comforting, very nourish, can't get enough of it. And trust me, if you try this dish, I'll guarantee you'll be cooking it once a week. Just don't cook it like me and get it everywhere, and don't use a mould like that. No, listen, trust me. Thank God this video's over, because of how I got through this today, I do not know, but guess what, I'm here. So listen, enjoy your day, whatever you might be doing. The sun's out. I'm going to stay indoors because I shouldn't be dealing with public at the minute. So listen, have a lovely day. But cook this. Trust me, get in front of the TV and cook this. It's delicious. All right, God bless you.